Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri-Sun here, and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. Can you guess where I am right now? Am I seriously doing that in this playthrough? I suppose I am. So, we got a number of ways to go here, but at least we have a map. So I always call this the square room, and pretty much where we're headed is going to be over there to the left. That room that looks like it has 3 giant loaves of garlic bread in it, that's where we're headed. So, I'm just going to kind of take my time here. One thing I can't help but remember is, like, when I did my playthrough of Echoes of Wisdom, I studied a lot of speedrun tech for it. And I used some of it, like, obviously I'm not a speedrunner of that game by any stretch, but I was interested in kind of wanting, it felt really good to play that game fast. And I imagine it would play good to feel this game fast, too. But I've not really looked into a lot of speedrunning tricks for this game. I haven't even looked at a lot of, like, how to sequence break in this game. So, there she was again, by the way. And Hiccup. New journal entry. Hey, we got a new journal entry for these boys. Yeah, so if you actually want to fill these out, it's probably worth it to take your time and actually kill stuff that you see. But there's more reasons than just that to do it, because you also... Whoa, get away, get away. If you get hit by that, I believe you take 2 damage, but I'm not totally sure. Anyway. So, oh my god, do I have hiccups? We're not having hiccups for this episode. This is supposed to be a mellow LP. We're at the mellow mushroom right now. If I do have hiccups, I might actually seriously go refill my drinks, because I forgot to do that anyway. And, I forgot to put ice in my coffee zombie, so... There's another one. Alright. There's a lot of times you can break stuff that's in the background. And, sometimes even bounce off of it like that just there, just now. Okay, there's gonna be a plant here. You can kind of see it in the ground, the teeth. And it'll come up and try to bite you, so... Yeah, that's one thing, one of the bigger hazards in this place that'll more than likely get you a few times. You know, the first time around, they definitely got me plenty of times. Yeah, but you can tell by the map, though, we're going to be heading basically straight left for a long time here. There's at least one passageway that goes up from this room, but I don't think we're going to be able to access that. And be wary of those as well. Definitely a good way to practice pogoing is to go back and forth with those guys. Just see how often you can really get them. And hopefully get to a point where you get them all the time. Because there is a lot of this that, like, a lot of things in this game depend on reaction time. Oh boy. And, yeah. Oh, there she is again. Can we follow her? Let's go ahead and heal up before we go to the next room here. Let me check the map again here. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to go up here. Like, you could just keep going left if you wanted to, and technically you could. But eventually you would hit a dead end, and you just kind of don't really want to do that, so... There's no way to know that for sure, but usually if you follow... Like, if you're not sure which way to go early in the game like this, the best thing to do is usually just look for something that looks interesting on the map. As I was saying, those 3 loaves of garlic bread. I mean, that looks interesting to me, so that's where I'm gonna go. So it's just a matter of, you know, working out a way to get there. Much like Sandra Bullock and her dad used to do in the movie While You Were Sleeping. But anyway. They don't actually do that in the movie, but, yeah, she talks about them doing it. Anyway. Toll machine with the symbol of a bench? Yeah. So occasionally, you will have to pay for your benches, but more often than not, it's probably going to be worth it. So, not only do you get a save point, you get an updated map, and stuff gets filled in so it's not all dotted lines anymore. And then you just keep going. Yeah, so when you buy the map from Cornifer, he'll have it sometimes partially filled in because he's been exploring, you know, on his own. So I love that kind of sense of, like, that other characters in the game have their own lives and they're on their own journeys, doing their own things. You'll repeatedly run into the same characters as you come through this world. And so it's really nice the way it makes you feel like... makes the world feel very lived in. It makes you feel like you're not just the only one here, like the whole world doesn't revolve around you, it's just a world that exists, and you're just in it. And the music is just beautiful as ever. If I ever stop talking, it's probably because I'm just taking in the music, because good lord, this music is so good. So we're at the top. Since I'm going right now, I'm just gonna head on left. Oh yeah, look at this. So we have one of these platforms here, but we're not going to be able to cut it down. That platform would enable us to get up there, but it looks like we're not going to be able to do that. So chances are, after we do whatever it is we're about to do here, we'll just come back through that way and cut it from the other side. Again, like, how many times can I point this out, but You'll see that all the time in this game, hidden stuff from the other side. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and east these... What? Wait, leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Oon reveals itself to us. Oon? The hell kind of a stupid name is that? Oh, it's probably good that we're getting this, because there's some monsters in here that to this day, I'm just not very good at fighting. In fact, when I tried to do the Steel Soul run the other night on stream, it was one of these that actually killed me, so... But also these guys are kind of funny because they make a funny sound when they die, so if you hit him, just wait for him to counterattack. You can probably get him in the middle while he's counterattacking, because he'll be vulnerable then. A lot of times he'll swing twice, or he'll do this, so that's, you know, a thing that'll happen. 1, 2, just like that. There we go. And he doesn't have a whole lot of range. And if he gets too close, you can always, like, pogo on him just to get on the other side of him, but that didn't work there just now. And also, whoop! Sorry. It reminds me of certain something. You know, it's funny because I said I was going to say what it was in the LP, but now it's like, it's contradicting with this whole mellow vibe I got going on here. We'll be fighting a couple more of them in a minute here, so maybe I can point it out then. In the meantime, I'm always hitting walls in this game because I'm just totally convinced, like, oh, there's totally something behind this wall. And it just looks like there would be. It's just kind of crazy. Suddenly the atmosphere changes a little bit here. This is bizarre. Bizarro indeedo. Now we're gonna have to make a decision when we get up here. The first time I came through this game I didn't find this for some reason because I didn't go up here. You got a little guy up here and he seems to be in trouble. Yeah, not looking too good for him, is it? What should we do? Should we save him? Leave a comment down below. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna save him. But it's actually, it's kind of 50-50 whether or not people choose to save this guy, and you'll see why in a little bit here. But, this guy's kind of annoying because he kind of just hovers out of range. You just have to wait for him to attack and then come after you. But if you can get him with a Vengeful Spirit just after he flies over you, you can usually mitigate the fight a little bit there. There we go. Not a problem. Oh, I love the sound that bosses make when they explode. You okay there, little guy? How's it going? He kind of looks like me, doesn't he?
That's what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, because I am Zote the Mighty, the Knight of Great Renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. Not time. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. I really need a restroom, lest I fought. Alright, well then. See you later. Doing little combos like that, like pogoing on something that's flying, and then hitting it from the side on the way down, it's always so much fun. It's kind of a thing that you get used to doing the more you play the game. Otherwise, at first you're probably inclined to more like play safe, which I wouldn't blame you for doing, because honestly, you can never be too safe in a game like, oh boy, we got a problem already here. I'm gonna get on the other side here and like soul these guys. Yeah, worst comes to worst, just use your Vengeful Spirit on them if you have enough soul for it. Because otherwise, you're gonna find yourself, what is hitting me here? This happened last time, something was like, oh, it's the little projectile that he's throwing. So there's platforms up here if you need to get to the other side or whatever. But yeah, just kind of hit them, try to trigger them to attack or whatever. Oh, we got some Geo over here. I didn't even notice this here. The perfect time for that, right? Well, I was expecting him to attack twice, but there we go. One. Yeah, just watch out for those. A lot of times those will hit you and you won't even realize it. They'll get you from a distance like that. Yeah, those were the two guys that got me on my latest Steel Soul run, so I've only done 2 of them. There was the first one, and then there was that one. Anyway, we're just gonna keep going here, though. Oh, there's another one. Hey, there's a grub. Maybe we should think about saving him. You can kind of tell sometimes by the sounds they make what they're about to do. So definitely pay attention to that if nothing else works out for you. This is a game I would definitely recommend playing with headphones, because you get the full effect that way.
More so than you would for speakers, I think. But I don't know, it's just up to you. Yeah, it's like the Nelly Furtado, or not Nelly Furtado, but Nelly Ride With Me. When he's like, if you want to go and take a ride with me, and like, when they die, it sounds like that hoop sound. Because the moment you hear that hoop sound, you know that something's about to happen in the background, as in, the guys say, hey, must be the money. I guess we keep going here. I don't know if there would have been anything off to the left over here. I mean, was there even a way to go there? Oh, there was. Watch out for that. Yeah, so I guess you could just gone left and fallen down there. But then there's like a stump here. Like a hole in the side of a tree. Very strange. Okay. I had to stop and make sure I didn't need to heal here. Okay, prepare for the cutest voice you've ever heard. Uh-huh. Oh, this old kingdom, why aren't you reading my dialogue? Am I that unimportant to the game to you? Oh my god, I know what you are. I know what you try to do, and I can't allow it. There we go. It's all about learning the patterns, really. I love her theme song, too. Which is why I'm kind of shutting up for it. I didn't know if I had enough time there or not. Okay, I got a little greedy there, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you just gotta go. Okay, I always fall for that one for some reason. There it is. Yeah, what's up? Oh, you're just gonna leave me? No problem, okay, fine. And with this, we get the Mothwing Cloak, and thank the Lord. Oh, I cannot tell you. This may very well be the best upgrade in the game, because holy crap, just the dash. Oh, it feels so good, man. It really does. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone, you know. They must be undone, you know. Let us sleep, little shadow, you know. Return to your darkness, you know. Allow us our peace, you know. Oh, hello. It's the ghost of Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas never again. And now they're just gone. So we just keep going then. So right away they're going to show you ways that you can use it, which is, pressing the R2 button. That's one way to use it. Also, getting to places you might normally not be able to get to. Like this money right up here. I keep forgetting I have the charm, so I don't have to go chasing after the Geo. So, can we make it across that? Yeah, we certainly can. I don't think there's actually that much we can do over here, but there is another conversation with Coral we can have here. It's funny, as many times as I've seen that name, it never crossed my mind that it's kind of like a homonym for Quarrel, Q-U-A-R-R-E-L, which means, of course, a fight. You can fight that guy if you want to. I'm not going to. It's no big deal. No big reason to, I don't think. Oh, there he is. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. Hell yeah, dude. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd find to offer greetings, though I'd figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Smart dude. Your nail looks like a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hallownest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. Yep, he just goes on and on. So just go ahead and grab the bench here, might as well. And that's pretty much what we got so far. So from here, we're pretty much going to head back to the right. Let's head back to where we just were. What we need to do now, and what you're pretty much going to be doing for most of the game, is when you get an upgrade, just figure out somewhere where you can use it to do something you couldn't do before. And there's actually quite a bit we can do with the dash now that we couldn't do before. Most notably, getting to a place called Fungal Wastes. But there's also 2 ways to get there, and it just depends on which way you decide you want to go. So I'm gonna go whichever the hell way I feel like. Which may be neither of those ways for the time being, because there is a stag station that we can get now that I'd like to get. And I can get it now, so there's a little shortcut to get us back out here again. You would never have known that was there when you came walking through here earlier. That's what I love about this. You open up these pathways that you never would have guessed were there. It's a lot like Super Metroid in that regard. You know, you would never guess that, like, there's that road that goes to Meridia at the top of Red Brinstar up above the wave beam or whatever. So we have a stag station down here, but we already... Wait, do we not have this one yet? What the heck? We don't have the Greenpath stag station either? Well, let's fix that right now. We also got quite a bit of geo here. And also with the dash, we're now able to access that shop that was, that we couldn't get to earlier. That one in the bottom right of, the crossroads. Question is, do we want to do that now, or do we want to do that later? Keep forgetting I'm not doing a Steel Soul run here, so I don't have to keep worrying about this, but probably would have been good to sit on the bench after unlocking that, because otherwise, like, I think it still saves that you unlocked it, even if you die after this point, but I like to just hit on the bench anyway, just to make sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. I keep, like, running past stuff and not killing it, and it's because of that I'm not gonna have the geo I need to get the lantern when time comes. So probably a good idea to just kind of get on the offensive here a little bit. Especially when there's ones that are really easy to hit, like this one right here. Gotcha. These guys drop a lot of geo, too. That's like 9 geo right there. Holy crap. There's one off to the left there, a deposit. This wall looks like you could hit it. These guys only drop like 2 or 3, usually. There's another plant right there, isn't there? I can just... No? Oh shoot, we can't do that yet, can we? Ah. Oh. Well, I think we could if we came from the other way. I'm pretty sure we can get that right now. I wouldn't mind having that open, to be honest. Oh, wait. That just went the wrong way, though. That'll happen in this place sometimes. Oh, and there's the deposit right there that I was just looking at. These take quite a few hits to kill. I've only watched like 1 hour of Silksong gameplay, and I noticed that in that game, the deposits only take like 1 hit to destroy, which I really appreciate. That might just be early in the game, though, I don't know. Also, I might not be remembering right, like, what I was actually seeing there. Oh, hey, it's another one. Let's get him. These guys are too good for geo. Plus, it doesn't hurt to take your time. I mean, I don't want to be sitting there speedrunning through this like I did Echoes of Wisdom. I'm fine to just kind of take my time in here. If this ends up being a 50-part LP because of it, then so be it. Then so be it. So we're not going to be able to go down through this way. What am I talking about? Don't start doing that now. Also, don't get eaten by the plants either. That switch I just hit actually opened the gate up, so we can go through here. I must be thinking of a different gate. There's another one. I see it this time. It is actually possible to get all 4 hits in one cycle on that, but I haven't quite gotten it yet. Just takes a little bit of impeccable timing, if you know what I mean. So we're kind of getting into the darker corners of Deep Nest, or I mean, oh god, don't say that. Greenpath here. Like, we could go over there, but we're not going to be able to do much about what's over there, so I'm not messing with it. So come up through here, we can get to this side of this room. So keep forgetting I have dash now, so yeah. We go up here, or we could go right, or we could go down. Or we could just die. I'm sorry, I had to do it at least once. I'm so sorry about that. Alright. So down here is just more of these spikies. There's a lot of spikes in this game. Maybe not as many as there are in Celeste, but there are quite a few. Okay, so up is just going to go back where we just were. In fact, we're already where we just were. We're just going back the other way, okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can get through that... Oh, that pathway that goes up from here. I want to see what that goes to. Probably nothing, but maybe something cool. Alright, take your time, take your time. That's all that matters. Where's this gonna go to? Oh yeah, this goes... Oh wait, is this what I think it is? Oh dude. I don't usually do this right away, so there's 2 ways to go here, up or down. Chances are if you see something like this, you're going to want to go up. Just simply because up is harder, so it's more than likely going to be the way that you're supposed to go. These lightning bugs won't harm you when they're not electrified, so you can just kind of walk through them. It took me forever to figure that out. I have no idea why. And here we have Thorns of Agony. Okay. There's a lot of charms in this game that I really don't use very often, and Thorns of Agony is definitely one of them. I can see the appeal of it. Basically what it does is when you take damage, thorns like sprout out from you and do damage back to the enemy. But it also is a slow animation, and it takes away all your iframes when you do it, so it's really hard to reposition yourself after it happens. So I don't usually use it, but I can see how people would. Another thing that happens a lot in this game is that charms will like kind of synergize with each other. That's the word. Yeah. I thought it was going to take me forever to think of that word. Synergize, yeah. And there's some stuff that Thorns of Agony synergizes with to make it far more interesting and perhaps even useful to a point. But again, it all depends on your playstyle. What do you prefer? You just go with whatever that is and you'll be just fine. Hopefully. I mean, maybe not at first, but yeah, you know. Yeah, and the great thing about this geo-catcher thing here, because a lot of upgrades are like a magnet sort of, well, how do I word this? A lot of these like magnet-style upgrades will cause collectibles to like float towards you if you're really close to them, you know, so you don't have to pick them up. But Gathering Swarm will suck all of the geo to you no matter how far away it is, so it's excellent for making money. Look at this, we're like in uncharted waters on the map here, so just gonna keep going, see what happens. Get more acid over here. What's this over here? Wait a minute, this looks like a... I don't know what this is, actually. Let me take a look here. Might be something important in here. Probably not. Have we not been here already? I feel like this kind of looks like a bit of Forgotten Crossroads. There's some of those birds. You get them right there. See, they added to the journal. Yep. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Didn't see the plant there. Alright, good stuff. Wait, I heard a... sounded like one of those guys. Let me see, are we back on something? No, we haven't seen this either. Wow, they were getting into some crazy stuff. I don't usually come through this way, so I'm a little bit not sure where I am right now. But the good news is, if I get back to a bench, like, it'll fill this in on the map. It just won't fill it in as you go. I think I mentioned that earlier. Actually, is there not a... like a way up from here? Or am I thinking of a different room? Could be thinking of a different room again. This will happen a lot, probably. Because eventually this is going to hook back up. Well, there it is. We already hooked back up. So this is that platform we couldn't get up to that we saw Hornet earlier. That's her name, by the way, Hornet. And now that we have the dash, we can do it, so hell yeah. But I would kind of like to go ahead and get one more stag station before I go. Because it's kind of useful. I think there's a plant right here. No, there's not. Okay. Look down. Make sure you look down before you go jumping, because you never know. Is this right? Oh, I think this just goes to a grub, doesn't it? Or not? Oh, this goes to where that money was. Yeah, okay. So we're still fine. So we haven't really been down from this room yet, which I believe is what we're going to want to do now. Yeah, might as well go ahead and kill this guy. Urgh. Some of the death sounds in this game are so funny. Like that guy earlier that goes whoop! Definitely gonna have to turn those down. Yeah, down from here, so you see on the map we haven't... Oh, dude, yes you have! What are you talking about? I want to say there's like a bench somewhere in this area too, but... oh boy. Because it's like right above the entrance to the Stone Sanctuary, which is one of those... another one of those sub-areas. Throughout the game, sometimes there's these sub-areas that don't have maps of their own. They're just like separate areas. Oh, this is where the journal was. Okay, so... yeah, this is not the same area that I'm thinking it was. Holy jeez. Oh, hey, we can go down here. Alright. Hell yeah, dude. Meemaw, meemaw. I do like to kind of wait for these guys to lunge at me because I don't want to... I don't want to, like, jump out at them because you put yourself in danger by doing that, but... if you feel comfortable with it, there are times when you might have to. Like a certain foolish, fooly place later on. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. We haven't been down from this room here. Make sure there's nothing down there. Okay, here we go. This is the bench I was thinking of, right over here. And just under it is Stone Sanctuary. But it's dark in there, we don't have the light, so we can't really explore it yet. I feel like there might be something we can do there, but I'm not too fussed about it right now. I'm willing to just pass by. Oh yeah, these guys. These are like, these are one of the most annoying enemy types in any game ever, which is to say the ones that throw a projectile at you, and you just have to get the projectile to go back to them, either by hitting the projectile or by shielding at a perfect time or something like that. Yeah, I'm not good at stuff like that. Especially because it always requires good timing, which I don't necessarily have. You've seen my fights with Phantom Ganon and how those go. So yeah, this is the way to Stone Sanctuary here. We can go ahead and just come in here to, so that when we bench, this will be on the map and all. Hell, I might even peek in as far as that goes just to double check and make sure there's nothing I can do here. So I don't really think there is. It's nothing I would too terribly want to do. I know there's like a good upgrade here. It might be a mask shard, it might be like one of those soul things. Because there's like magic containers in this game too. So yeah, this is it. Just enter it so it'll be on the map, so yeah, see it's dark in here. I don't want to mess with any of that. If you know the area well enough, you can do it in the dark. You actually can. Just like how you can do stuff in Zelda 2 without the candle. Oh my god. But, still, don't recommend it. Especially if you're a noob like me. Well, I don't think I'm really a noob. I do have about 100 hours in this game, so I'd like to think I sometimes know what I'm doing. So this is another case of, can you dash? Or, if you dash, you can get across. Oh, is this where that... Oh, man. Should we go and do this now? Yeah, let's do this now. Get ourselves a boss here. Oh god, there he is. So get back to the middle of the arena here. So this guy's going to do one of two things. He'll either charge at you or jump over you. And you just act accordingly. If he charges, jump and pogo. If he jumps over you, just walk a little bit towards him and let him jump over you. You can actually get 3 hits on him with it. Okay, you know, sometimes I react the wrong way. You also got plenty of time to heal in between his attacks here, so if you have to, which I think I came in here with 3 HP, so I'm kind of at a bit of a loss here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Not always good at reacting to that jump attack. He does make a different sound with that one, too, so you can kind of gauge by the sound. But I think you're going to see it just as soon as you're going to hear it, so... Eyes, ears, whatever. Use what you got. You got the tools, might as well use them. And there you go. Give me that Geo. Like, I love watching all that Geo from a boss come to you like that. So now we have 1040. We're gonna have to file our taxes on that Geo we just earned. What is actually over here? Because that other way that went to the left, I ignored that because I thought I knew what that was. Pretty sure I know what this is too. These are both dead ends. I remember when I got into the middle of the game, I kept coming back here repeatedly thinking, wait, I should be able to do this now or something, and every time I come back here and it's like, I still can't do this because I can't hit this from the other side, or because I don't have the move that I need to get across this or whatever. So it got to be really annoying because I felt like everything was a dead end. And these 2 passageways that go to the left in this area were Exhibit A of that, of everything being a dead end. So, oh well. Anyway, we're almost back. That's all I wanted to do here. I think I could have kept going there. I might be able to get something up here. Is there not like one of those dudes in here? I don't think there is. I'm just gonna look and make sure. Because there's obviously something here. Oh, there's like a soul refill dude right here. I guess I do need it, so yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm really anxious to just get to that stag station, honestly. We're gonna run a little long here, but I want to get there before we finish this video, so maybe a little long. It's okay. Holy shitballs, that was beautiful. So we go over the top. Well, we do need to go down here, though, don't we? Or is this where that thing was? No, this is the way to go. Yep, so... Okay. You can also bounce off of you can pogo off those guys that are floating on the water there. And you might notice now, the environment's starting to change a little bit again here, which is indicative that we're about to enter a new area. And this area right here... yeah. This area can be a bit of a pain. It's gonna drop off to the right here a little bit. So, you can hear Cornifer in here, but I'm just gonna go and tell you right now, you're not gonna be able to get to him. You know what? I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. Watch out for these jellyfish. Like, the little ones, they're okay. The big ones, don't even think about touching them. There's a little wall here, and we can't get through it. We can't dash through it. We can't do crap. And so that's why we can't get to Cornifer right now. We'll be able to get to him once we can get through that wall, but there is actually another way to get to him from the other side. But we also need something else to get through to get in that way, so I'm not going to mess with it. We're just going to go basically straight to the bottom of this. And eventually we'll hit upon a stag station when we get there. Let's see. We're not going to have a map for this area though, so yeah, see, the signs will tell you also that there's like a stag station nearby. And most of the time, like I'd say 99% of the time, they're being truthful. So, you know, do what you gotta do. Oh, I bumped the mic. Sorry about that. Just keep going down. And here we are. This is Queen Station. There's Coral again. Isn't this something? I had not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. These are the outer wilds, you might say. Seems the dangerous creatures haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Stag station will be on the bottom left corner, but there's also other stuff in here, like this crazy person. Oh, come in search of treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station, and the taste is just divine. Yes, indeed. This place must once have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands. That misty drop to one side and those bulbins growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Yep, you're gonna be here for the rest of the game, basically. Feel free to stop by any time, though I do like the quiet in this station. A little company is always good for one's health. You bet your ass it is. Okay, alright, good stuff. Wait, what's your name again? Let me see. I want to know. Oh, you're Willow! Oh my gosh. Okay. I've heard the name a couple times, but I didn't know who they were talking about. So this bottom left corner is the actual stag station, and we can get our bench here. So that'll enable us to do whatever, but we don't have a map for this area either. We will very soon. We'll go ahead and get the stag opened here. And if you wanted to at this point, you could go back to... Huh, I wonder. You know what? It might be smart to do this. Yeah, I think I will. We're gonna go back and get some stuff. Get some goodies. Because we got a lot of money right now. And I would like to spend some of it. I'm actually gonna go... Oh, wait, let me think about this for a second. You know what? I think we'll figure out where we're going next time. Here on Hollow Knight. Thank you guys for hanging out so very much. And for putting up with my mellow, but sometimes not so mellow self. See y'all later. For now, we sleep. There it goes.